times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. Bad times create strong people. Strong people create good times. My whole thing is leaders anticipate, losers react. If you can anticipate what's coming, you can really take advantage. If you wait till it hits you, you're in trouble. The biggest problem people have is they think they're not supposed to have any. Problems are the fuel for growth. It's like if you don't have any problems, you're either a liar or you might call them challenges. It feels better. I understand that. Anybody who doesn't have problems is either totally asleep at the wheel or they don't have much of any kind of a life. But then there's fulfillment. And fulfillment is living what you're made for. Is it a lack of confidence? No, it's a lack of mission. I like winning. I like being the best at what I do, so I'm not going to settle for less than that. Why would I? Michael Jordan making 1,000 shots before you take a break. So you look at Jordan, or you look at, LeBron, or you look at anybody who's the best in the world at what they do, and you go, aren't they lucky? But if you actually study them, you'll see they're doing things, they're practicing in private things that make them certain in public, and they get rewarded for what they do in public.
Yeah.
And you got to do the same.
When you just know you're going to mess up, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to forget that line that you really wanted to say, but just put all the energy on the audience. Everything starts to change. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
It's a shift in your identity. Every single day, 6 days a week. What matters? A few subjects, your body, because your energy matters. That energy is low. Everything I just said is worthless to you. Because when you're low energy, you don't use your full intelligence or ability. You need emotion. If you don't know how to master your emotion, emotions start wars. Emotion creates peace. Emotion gets you children. Emotion is what can make that business work or fail. And most people don't know how to direct their own emotions. Let me be conscious about feeding my brain things that are going to give me not only inspiration, but insight and skill and tools. 68% of the Fortune 1000 were started in either a recession or a depression. Well, the first skill you got to master to be great is the ability to recognize patterns. When humanity recognized the pattern of the seasons, the whole world changed. Because we went from hunter-gatherers trying to survive from place to place where we're exposed to everything, to wait a second, if we plant in the springtime, we protect in the summer, we reap in the fall, and then we hang on to some of that so we can live through the winter. That created communities for the first time, and then eventually cities and states and countries. So that changed the world. What'll change a person's life is when you realize there's also a set of seasons in your own life. And so think of it this way, 0 to 21 is springtime. Things are easy to grow in springtime. You don't have to do that much. Growing as a kid happens naturally. But overall, life is supporting you. It's sending you, teaching you, sharing with you. Now, when you get from 21 to 41 or 22 to 42, whatever range you want to talk about, you now are in the real world. And now you go test what you learned in your springtime. So you start to learn, test, figure out what's real. And it's an important stage of life. 42, 43 to 62, 63 is the power of your life. If you worked hard in the spring and the summer, and you put yourself out there and you planted, it's a reaping time. It's a time when you really become a leader. And then if you're lucky, you go from 63 to 83 and maybe 83 to 103, and you have an extended final season of your life where you get to be the mentor, you get to share. You get to make a difference. And maybe towards the end of your life, people look out for you again after you looked out for everybody else. That's kind of the cycle of life. What if you're born in 1910? World War I ends, the world looks like it's a great place, new technology, cars, radio, and then what happens? An explosion of abundance, the roaring 20s, and so you're a kid, you're 14, 15 years old, and you're like, I can't wait to get a car, to go But what happened when that person hit the next stage of life at 19, 20, 21 years old? As they came of age, it's 1929. And suddenly, people are jumping out of buildings, total depression, Dust Bowl, nobody's got jobs. It looks horrific, and it was horrific. But did they get a break? No, when they turned 29, it's 1939. It looked like the whole world was gonna end. Hitler was sweeping across Europe, bombing London. It literally looked like the world as we know it was over. This is what gives me great optimism for everyone watching here. Winter's not forever. No pandemic lives forever. Everything changes and everything ends. And the good news about winter is it's always followed by springtime. What follows the night? The daytime. What a cool way to set it up if you were God or the universe. The first thing I do every single morning is I go in freezing cold water. And when you jump in, it never feels good to go in, but getting out, you feel incredible. But I do it for a different reason. I do it to train my brain to say, when I say now, it means now. When I say go, we go. I don't stand there because it's cold and go maybe in a minute when I'm ready. But I always do it because I've trained my brain. This is how we work. And if you train your brain to do that every single day, then it'll do it on the more difficult and important things in life. But the essence of it is, I change my body radically, and I do 3 things to make sure that my brain is primed. And what I mean by primed is,
Chad, good morning, baby.
Their thoughts are their thoughts, Lewis, and you and I know better.
Good morning, good morning.
Just don't understand.
How's everyone doing? Mike should be good. Mike should be good. Keegs, good morning.
Morning, brother.
Chad, yeah, please, just before we start here today, go onto Virgin Active's website under the complaints section and just complain about this young man next to me violating the weights. Absolutely unnecessary. So unnecessary. And then he still has the audacity to tag me while he's throwing around 160 kgs like, hey, Keeks. But it's good to...
It was just for you, brother.
It's good to sit next to strong people, Chad. Surround yourself with people. Here's the thing, even sitting with Keegan, I'm not going to get strong. I also need to get in the gym. You're not going to change into a car living in a garage or sleeping in a garage. But Chad, top of the morning, opening bell. As you can see there, Keenan and Benjamin, I don't know if he's in the house. These cups have been Keeks. Just show the camera there. Cheers, Chad, opening bell. Where it's at. No, Chad, Keegan, ridiculous, but beautiful to see. So we're not just only the strongest mentors out. I'm kidding. Very soon we'll be the fittest as well. Once I've done my first ultra marathon, so we'll be the strongest and fittest mentors out there. Anyways, but it's not a competition. We're in competition with ourselves. But Chad, before we get going here, NFP Friday, I hope you guys are ready. We're going to get you guys prepped and ready. Full day of content ahead. We've got the 2 ladies later on as well, Caitlin and I don't know what the other chicks I apologize. What's the other girl's name? Kayla,
yeah.
Kayla. So we've got the 2 ladies on today. So that's for the ladies and for the gents. That's going to be a good one. Looking forward to that. But Chad, before we start, let's just invite the creator here. Let's start off the right way. Let's start off with the standard prayer this morning. And if you know it, you can follow. If you don't know it, the next week or 2 you will know it. So, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen, amen. Can I just get two in agreement? There were two or more are in agreement. There shall be. Earl, Warren, Dave, beautiful. All right, Chad. Are you guys ready? Keeks, you ready? NFP?
I'm ready, brother. Locked and loaded.
Chad, I think we're going to start there. Obviously, big one today. NFP, we've got some GDP coming out at 12 for the Eurozone. We've got unemployment out of North America as well. Canadian unemployment. And then obviously big one. Big one. Why is it a big one? We've been talking about it so many times. And if you were paying attention, you would have seen that the Fed has obviously mentioned that they are now monitoring the labor market as well. Eyes are not just on inflation, but the labor market as well. I've explained in depth in previous streams why the labor market is important, because higher average hourly earnings is going to spur on inflation. So you need to kill inflation at the root. So still very strong labor market figures. 6 o'clock this morning, I was already at the desk starting to prep for you guys. And what I want to show you, Keeks, I think you're happy with us starting with this NFP prep,
Yeah,
because
let's run it, bro.
I think that's what everyone is here for anyways. So we're going to start there. So interestingly enough, this morning when I was doing my prep for NFP, looking at the last 12 NFPs, don't look at these 4 red ones. There's actually only 3 red ones, because this one was revised from 209. So out of the last 12 NFP releases, you only had 3 that missed consensus or forecasts. So from a technical point of view, there's a 75% probability that today's reading is going to beat expectation, and that is at 200k. So just purely using statistical analysis from the last 12 NFP releases, we've got a chance, that 75% chance that the dollar is going to strengthen and that NFP is going to beat the headline figure. Also, another big one to look out for is average hourly earnings. Let's quickly look at the dashboard there, and let's see what's happening on the dashboard there. Historical data. So here you can see as well average hourly earnings, a little bit of a mixed bag, where we had 5 misses on the forecast and we had 7 beat expectations. So just purely from a statistical point of view, 5 divided by 12 times 100, so it only gives us what is that, 59.34 probability. So let's say a 60% probability that average hourly earnings is also going to beat. And then unemployment, no consensus, 4.4, so expecting a drop from 4.5. So from that, let's go into the charts, and let's see what the price action is telling us from what's going on. So again, looking at the monthly, let's quickly look at the monthly close of the dollar. So monthly close, we at a break now below last month's low. And also what I want to show you is that if you look on the monthly, this was a minor resistance area where we closed bullish. However, we have now broken the monthly low. So next thing we want to look at is where are we trading away from. So this area right here on the monthly, that is a demand area, and then the upper end of the limit is up here. So we are technically in some type of monthly consolidation holding pattern on the dollar. But if you look at the previous move all the way back to 2021, the dollar is still bullish. The dollar took out all of these highs from 2017, 2020, and this was the impulsive move. This was when the Fed started rallying. This is COVID, I don't even want to say that, but C19. And if you really think about it, this is still purely a corrective pattern that we are in from a monthly perspective. So taking it from the monthly now back to the weekly, The weekly we were bearish purely due to the fact we had a confirmed resistance level there, 2 consecutive bearish weekly candle closures, and then here on the weekly, this is your yearly pivot, Chad. This right here. I'm actually going to mark this out for you guys. This is the yearly pivot. It only changes once a year. So let's just change that because it's very important going into today for you guys to understand the significance of this level. This is the yearly pivot we're trading into. Okay, then going to a daily perspective, we can clearly see that we've pulled back. So I'm not a fib trader, but there is some validity in the fib. And if you think about it, this move to the upside right here, this was an impulsive move. This was bullish market structure. And can we consider this to be a pullback into the 50, into that yearly pivot level to then continue higher? I'm not making any assumptions as of yet. I'm just creating scenarios here, and Keegan will back me up on that as well. So think about it. We've been trading down for the last 5 days. SNR, I see that, Dono. Beautiful. They wanna we're gonna make some noise, some more for that SNR. Just want to go through this analysis real quick. So from a daily perspective, we can consider this area obviously a big area. We've got a key level there. We've got a yearly pivot. So me and Keegan, while we were at the airport, we were discussing what's happening with NFP. And the thing is, we've been trading down for almost the entire week. So what is the chance that we get a dismal miss on NFP, like a massive miss, and this thing just continues down? Because if this thing is already driving down, they've already priced in a worst case scenario when it comes to the headline figure. So again, same with the previous NFP. There's only one scenario that is potentially bearish for the dollar, and that is a big miss on the headline. Because here's my thing. If price was already trading down, a neutral figure is still bullish. A beat is still bullish. So at what case can we be bearish on this, seeing that we've already traded down the entire week? You guys hear what I'm saying? So on that case, I am looking at this yearly pivot level, 102.33, and just below that, 102.25. And from a 5-minute perspective, I want to see what we do at this yearly pivot level. This entire box right here is going to tell me the full story. And then from there, I will start making my decision as to what we do. So again, if we start trading down the entire day today up until NFP, and we do something like this, and when we get to NFP, we're holding this level, I'm expecting a bullish push. So that is my consensus. Only one scenario for me today is bearish on the dollar, 2 bullish scenarios. And with that being said, Keegs, over to you, my brother.
Guys, before we even start talking the fundamental side of it, again, we can literally run through the technical side. And I remember I always say the technicals will give you a hint, but that's where that whole surprise factor on the fundamentals comes in. Now, Chris basically dived into dollar for you, DXY. So I'm going to do it the other way for you, and I'm going to dive into gold. Just to show you how these are lining up right now. Now, if we go to the daily again, we've spoke about, look at this, massive move. This initially, is your breakaway zone. Never had a retest. Another massive breakaway from the highs here with the daily closures. Never a retest. So firstly, you've already got this miss over here in the volume. Now you've just been trading for how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days bullish. And you can even go, if you want to take away those little inside days, you've got how many more as well. So this has been an absolute rocket for gold. Now when we start looking at it again, has the rocket ship taken off? But it's a case of there wasn't fuel. There was no reason for gold to be taking off. Now when you start doing this, you're getting little pullbacks, your high highs, lows, higher, low, higher, low. and now you've hit this. Now, when we spoke about this is over here, you guys will see this was your all-time high, 21.48,950. Now, what Chris and I were talking about was you needed to see if this thing broke, it needed to push. Now, yes, this is still a push, but when you put it into, again, perspective on what gold has been doing, like you've been pushing this on a daily basis compared to you break an all-time high and this is all you did, it wasn't a big move. Now the first thing is when you start dropping now on the 4 hour, you had that push, and the minute you had the push here breaking it, there's your all-time high. You broke, and since then you've literally hit a brick wall. You've been slapped in the face over here. Same thing when you're on that daily, you're going to see you're at an R3, okay? But on the 4 hour, you've lost all of that momentum. The more and more you're going to start dropping on these time frames, you're going to see what I'm talking about here. It's literally just holding. You're literally in a last little rectangular box here. Now the same thing, you had that little bit of a fake out, and today the same thing going on again. When we start dropping, you're going to see this the whole time. So now your 15 is here. Now, obviously, your EQ daily pivots right there. You've got this very, very small Asia range, the same as we had yesterday. When you look over here, this was it over there. So nothing really crazy happening. If you again looking at this, what the markets are doing. So markets are trying to price in for something now. And again, we are not going to say there's 100% shot that this thing's going to sell off. But what I was saying is dollar, again, has been going weaker with no reason. Gold has been going strong with no reason. If this thing comes out and you want that higher thing, like Chris was saying, dollar's priced in for worst case scenario. This thing would have to be a massive miss, which if you look at labor market and that side of things, there's a very, very high chance it can't have that miss. It just wouldn't make sense if it had that miss. So when you start looking at this here, technically this is your low right here. So if you come out today and you take this low, if this thing takes Asia lows and it breaks these levels and you start hitting this, if this thing breaks, if this gives in today, I'll tell you now, NFPs back down to 2080. That's my first target. This will be a massive sell-off if this thing comes out. And again, like Chris says, you've only got one scenario, which dollar comes out weaker, and it's a very, very big miss. So if you go over to the fundamentals and your unemployment, so firstly, now if you talk fundamentals, keep in mind when you get NFP, you get NFP and unemployment rate. So you need these things to come out inverse with each other. You need NFP to be a massive miss, so meaning you need this thing to come out stupid low. And I'm meaning if this is already a 350, a 198 is what they or the routers already putting in as the poll, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say your minimum's going to be like a 90, under 100. That I'm telling you now is going to be the difference because they've already priced in over 100 as the range. So that big miss is probably going to be another 100 down. So anything under 100, you would only see that dollar weakness. And at the same time, you're going to need unemployment rates to come up, which they've actually been holding flat, which we saw from yesterday and we've been seeing the previous week. They've literally been flat. So having that big, it doesn't need to even be a 3.8. This thing needs to be above 4, I'd say. So again, you need a big spike in unemployment. These need to be inverse to give you that dollar weakness. So if this even today comes out flat, 3.7, even lower, because we know the labor market is doing very well, this thing comes out, even if this comes out flat, this thing comes out just a little bit lower, it's being priced in. So any other scenario, if it comes out flat, a little lower, higher, that is dollar strength, and this comes out, you're going to see a big move. So again, there is obviously your two shots at this, but personally, even when you start looking at the technicals and fundamentally how they add together, this is almost like an 85-50% split here you're going towards. So I'm not going to say it, but if you can put the pieces together, you'll know exactly what I'm looking for today.
Keeks, what are you looking for today? Chad, give me 1 second. I just want to confirm something here. All right, Keeks, give me 1 second.
And just for the guys, the VIP guys, I know they're asking about it. You will get the signal in the sense of The terminal is just down. They're doing a quick update. So the minute the terminal's back up, I will be able to tell you the exact minimum we are looking for. So you'll know literally that's the only scenario. Like if that thing comes out lower than that, you're good. But that will be put on the group for you guys.
Chad, okay, it's confirmed here. Here's Chad, give me 1 second here. Please check the chat. There's a discount code here for 50% off all 1 million Rand and 2 million Rand accounts and the 50 and the $100,000 accounts. Discount 50%, and the code is just 2Gs. Let me just chat. Give me 1 second. I just want to.
Yeah, guys, this is what Chris is doing that. And again, sorry, because I remember Jake's mentioning something about indices. Same thing with gold, guys. You need to think of this the same way as if you look at something on a daily candle. A lot of the time you see that rejection. The first thing you're looking for on that rejection is you want to see the high of the previous day being taken. It's the same thing with the daily, with these all-time highs. You want to see it be taken, and if this thing's going to run, it needs to push and run. If this thing's going to consolidate again, there's a good chance it's taken that high to get that liquidity and then literally dump to the downside again.
All right, Chad, there's your discount code 2Gs, all capital letters, 50% off the 1 million, 2 million Rand accounts and 50% off the 50 and $100,000 accounts, all the way from the 2Gs, proudly sponsored by Vault Funder and Vault Markets. All right, Chad, so we've talked about it. Think about it. What are your mentors going to do? They are going to be late to the party. They're going to try and sell the dollar into today. I'm not saying there's a scenario where we're not selling, but I'm just saying purely just off probabilities. Think of the market as a rubber band. If you pull it and you pull it and you pull it at one stage, it wants to come back again. So just purely think from that perspective. All right, Chad. Daily.
And sorry, Chris, also just an interesting thing. We were actually looking at this again yesterday. The sentiments, almost everything dollar related is sitting at a 50-50 split. Everything dollar related.
Say again, on a 50-50 split.
Yeah,
on the
sentiments.
Okay.
So if you go in dollar yen, if you dollar euro, dollar pound, if you're looking at dollar gold, everything is literally almost a 50 split.
Is that okay to use OTT? Yes, it's 100% okay. Just make sure that you deposit the exact amount you need on OTT. So don't stress, OTT is solid. We're still going to do the one-on-ones key hash. We actually revised the schedule for next week. So next week, we are all yours, guys. We're going to do those one-on-ones, so get ready for that. Does Vault Funder work for Aussies and Kiwis? Wakara Stevens, 100%, my brother. It works for everybody, except for fake mentors. Doesn't work for them. Okay, Chad, let's get back into it. We've got 7 minutes. We need to run through this. US City daily, clear key level here. Very, very simple. This is your level today. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Mark this, screenshot this. Tell them Chris sent you 38789. That's all you need to focus on for today. Let me just go back. Apologies, I don't think you guys caught that. I'm going to give you guys a chance to mark that. 38787, 3, 2, 1. All right, Chad, let's go. 5 minutes. Let's see where we are on the charts. Nice big Asia range. Not that big, but big enough for us to have some fun in. There's your key level. Very simple. Trading above, it is bullish. Rejecting this level, we could go bearish. So very, very simple. NASDAQ daily. Let's just jab through it. NASDAQ daily, as mentioned, weekly as bullish. Yesterday I was neutral due to the fact that we closed bullish above this previous resistance area, and I did tell you guys that we can come all the way back here. Go and watch yesterday's analysis before load shedding hit us. And the beauty of this is it took out a previous daily low. So I've got a weird feeling this thing can run, Chad. This thing can take out these highs and kill some of those short sellers very quickly. Some accounts being blown trying to short this. But again, just be very careful. We're again at all-time highs, and Asia range, very simple for me. Not really, I'm lying, it's not very simple. This is actually the level you want to be trading from. Up here, none of my business. We end of the week NFP, so US 30 looks actually a lot cleaner than Nasdaq, if I'm very honest. Gold daily bullish yesterday, bullish on the week. It has been a bull feast. Bulls have been having the time of their life. I hope you guys capitalized on this yesterday. Remember that wick level we marked out yesterday there. Weekly wick, that wick fill. I told.
Sorry, yeah, Edgar, you are allowed to, brother.
Yes, you are allowed to. Remember that weekly wick fill level. Look at that, Chad. I said monitor that level. That was the breakout level. Perfect test. I couldn't get in. 80 was still bearish. It gave me some mixed signals at that stage. And again, today, very simple for me. I think once we get above Asia highs, this thing can run again. Guys are going to try and short into this. And you've got your daily pivot down here. You've got your Asia lows down here, 55. So very, very simple, Chad. If we cannot hold Asia lows and this daily pivot and we do something like this, I could be looking for some shorts today. Otherwise, what I'm looking for is ultimately above here, Asia highs, looking for that price discovery, looking for that liquidity void, because there's nothing overhead. This thing could run above Asia highs. But again, NFP, I think they're going to contain it in a range for us. Daily on GBP USD. Yesterday at 200 EMA, unfortunately the stream got chalked, but I mentioned to you guys that 200 weekly EMA level, and we've now broken through everything here, Chad. We have now broken through everything. Very interesting. We've been trading bullish for the last 5 days. When are we going to start this correction? Is it today? I don't know. It is still bullish, but again, as we mentioned, it could be time to correct a little bit of this move. So very simple for me. We've got 1 to 800, beautiful key level, beautiful round number, EMAs there. So if we start trading below here, I'll start looking for some short positions. Otherwise, I'm looking long. If we test this level and we come back inside of the Asia range, and thing is, how far can we go up? I don't know. Maybe we start pulling back now. Let's see. Daily time frame on Euro USD. Beautiful, beautiful move. Yesterday was clean bullish. I mentioned to you guys there we were trading above that monthly pivot level, above that key level. There was that nice round number. Today as well, still bullish. But again, how far are we going to push up before we start pulling back? Is this now the time to start pulling back? Could be. I'm going to be very open towards trading some pullbacks here today. And just looking at the Asia range, already firmly below the Asia range. So let's see what we do here at Asia lows. And let's see if we can take this thing a little bit short here this morning into NFP. USD JPY, yen has been on an absolute tear as of late. Again, with the yen, when are we going to come back to retest this breakout level? I don't know, but here's a round number. We're in between two key levels, so bullish above 148.31. Maybe a little pullback off 147.35, but this thing has been going one way, so just be very careful. Yesterday I mentioned I was looking for some pullback plays, didn't get any that I liked, but today I can work with this. Yeah, we've got the moving averages being tested a couple of times, so bullish above Asia highs for me. Then we can target this key level and the daily pivot. So that's my idea. I'm not going to try and short the low of the session, low of the week, low of the day. So very simple for me. We've got 7 seconds left and then the market is open. And then GJ bearish for the day. We've got that wick to fill. We've got that key level. So let's see what she plays out to be. Chad, markets are open. Ding, 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 ding. Round 1 fight. Okay. Very interesting here. Nice push off the lows here into this consolidation holding pattern. And again, I'm going to try and go potentially long above this level here. we can target Asia highs, and then we can see if we can continue. So very, very weird for me that I've got a bit of a mixed bias there. Last one for me, and then Keegan's going to finesse it. Are we going to fall this week? It seems likely. Seems very likely. Let's see the 5 minute. All right, still a little bit mixed. Going to wait for price action. Chad, over to Keegs, and before that, SNR, baby. Okay, Keeks, you are live.
Awesome, brother. Let's run this, guys. So, yeah, let's go over to indices. So, let's start off here. Funny enough, I'm still looking at a very neutral position. Obviously, the daily, that's actually meant to be more. I was meant to change it yesterday already. But we are still in that neutral position purely because now we are over here looking at these all-time highs again. So, we made a little bit of a resistance area here. So, you'll see there's our 4-hour support. On the 1 hour, looking a lot more cleaner. So literally we wanted to see this breakout over here, what we do over there, if we can start getting above that. So obviously Asia low is very, very weak, untested, and we've got our daily pivot EQ quite far down below us. So first thing is, if we're going to be continuing bullish, I want to see some type of movement, maybe a test on this zone, to then see if we just start consolidating a bit in the middle of the range, failing to get those Asia lows, then going back up, breaking above, if we're going to have that continuous bullish movement. But again, because we know there's NFP coming out today, we're going to see something where if this thing starts doing this, and even that test, and then consolidating with nothing, even going for the retest, yeah, you're going to have that very big possibility of going for this. And if this breaks, you 100% are going down for that daily pivot and EQ, which is quite a big move to the downside. So we definitely, the minute this thing starts showing bearish, breaking some key levels, it can be a very, very quick waterfall to the downside. So just going to watch out for that one. US 30 on the 4 hour, a very, very nice structure in our sense. You've literally broken zones, trading off into new key areas the whole time. So now we're obviously testing this zone, held the support, and now holding this as rejection. So all we want to watch out for here now on the 4 hour, we trade up with the closure in here, big bearish push down. Now do we hold literally the Asia highs exactly almost on the start of that resistance? So can we hold this over here? The same thing, start trading downwards against that weekly support, obviously aiming for those weak Asia lows, and then you can see that big push to the downside. Very, very similar to NAS though, if obviously with NFP, we could see that big consolidation just around this weekly support, and purely just before news, see that big push to then take this and continue to the top side. So very, very much reactive day, but same thing. If this thing rejects this rejection, very quickly you're going to see that waterfall to the downside and see these lows and that support being tested again. Then going over to the yen pairs, UJ, I'm actually quite neutral purely because once we broke away from this key level, we then traded off on the daily, closing bearish, but now on the daily not having a retest yet. So I would like to see, again, obviously this was just a comment, guys, that made all this yen strength. So nothing came out indefinite about it. So we just want to see now, can we start trading back up? Obviously already trading back up for that daily pivot and EQ. But again, if this starts holding momentum, dollar strength, very quickly we can go back for that key level. Then the key thing from there is, do we basically break and continue, or do we reject and come back down? So again, this is my area for me today. I want to see if we can get up to here. Otherwise, already, if we want to try and get that, if we start breaking Asia highs and we can hold this, I will look to go long. You can literally hold that into NFP. Otherwise, if we fail just sweeping the highs, then you could see something like this and going for the weak Asia lows to continue to the downside. Yes, it's these flipping notifications are irritating. I'm all right. Over to EJ. EJ, we are also still in neutral position. We did have that big yen push, obviously holding the support over here, so testing that out, and at the same time holding our daily key level with a big rejection there. So on the 4 hour, we could get something of going to reject that, or even now we'll hold this support first and then trade up. If this does give, you have to look for that key level where you can trade to do that and then continue to the top side. So very much just a patient game with the yen pairs, I think, today. If we hold here, I think first thing is if we can even get above here. Once we get above this daily pivot, I'll look at a nice structure break, and then we can trade up for those Asia highs. Going over to GJ. GJ almost similar, you'll see there, but again, a bit of a neutral zone. We're not close to any key levels. We're just trading off the EQ over there. So simple as that. I think for me, EJ or UJ are the better ones, as this one just has less structure for us to trade off of on my strategy, if you want to call it that. Otherwise, once you just get in these breaks, you'll see it there. But you in middle ground, you've got volume to the top, still volume to the downside. So personally, GJ I won't touch. Then going over to EU. EU, we are still looking bullish. Again, break of that daily key level. Now do we get the retest today? And then again, same thing. What do we do at that retest? So if we're already trading down like this, do we now test this key level, daily pivot, the EQ, and do we consolidate? Do we hold and trade back up, or do we reject and trade back down? So for me, this key level will be there, and obviously if we get back into the Asia range, we'll start looking over there. And then lastly, GU also very, very bullish. We broke this 4-hour key level, no retest, but trading right up for the daily key level. So do we see something like this where we're almost going to hold this and reject, or do we test holding that R3 and trade up for the key level, and that is where we can look for the rejection and change the character to come back down? So just keeping an eye out on those. Obviously trading right back down. So this one a little bit stronger, the pound, than the euro at the moment, so we'll just see how that reacts. Asia low start giving, you can look to trade down for that 4-hour key level, daily pivot EQ. But if we start holding, definitely then we'll look for the daily key level to be tested and then react off of that.
Is that you, Keeks?
That is me, brother. That's everything.
All right, Chad. We are live. No load shedding scheduled, so it's going to be a beauty. It is going to be a beautiful day. It is actually a beautiful day in the Bay. And Chad, I hope you guys are ready. Eager pie. If you go onto economic calendar FX Street and you change your time zone to GMT +2, that's the South African time, and you can see 15:30, so 3:30, 4:30 vir die Afrikaanse manne, 3:30 for the English lads. Yeah, I don't know what it is for the Asian guys, but that is what we are working with here today, Chad. So 7 more minutes to go for the lucky. I just got choked by Eskom. Hey Ruben, maar hulle sit mos maar die ligte af daar in dispatch 6 uur in die aand. Anders dan slaan die mense mekaar nie, ek joke. Can't NYSE maybe start at 15:30? Impossible, Vince. We've got a podcast on today, so even if we wanted to, we cannot do it. Hoping to get some volatility on NAS. Today you're going to get a lot of volatility, believe me. Today Bula, did you run through Asian markets? I didn't. Thank you for that, Vince. Let's quickly look at Asia. Nikkei closing up 0.23% on the day. Hang Seng Index closing up 1.05%, so that is looking relatively bullish for the bulls. What is our local burst doing? JSE down 0.17% on the day. So let's see how that ends. USD ZAR making somewhat of a comeback, defending that 19 Rand level with its life. So yeah, looking positive on the day for equities. Dollar making that push. EJ rejecting that key level, so let's see after the shuffle. GJ also rejecting that half round key level. I just want to see, why do I have so many key levels here? Chad, give me 1 second. Let me just see, was I on something here? I have had pizza, so maybe I had a little bit too much pizza. That is not a key level. That is a key level. This is a minor level, and then this down here. What is this level that I marked out here? Half round number. Key level there, and then we've got a key level here. Okay. Chad, you guys feeling good? Feeling ready for NFP? Angela didn't reply. Keeks, I think we should actually make a reel about.
No, we're going to. We were saying us traders are gonna make our stand here now.
Angelo is very cocky when it comes to other prop firms having trouble. So I think it's time we apply some heat to that bold guy going to Turkey 4 times a year. Let's actually make a point of that, Keegs.
No, we will.
Doing a prop firm video. Tell him to spend less time in Turkey and focus more on his business. These bold ass guys running prop firms. Where do we find Vault account funded? Quentin Jonker, as jy dit kry, sal jy dit sien en jy sal weet dis waar dit is. Maar andersins as jy sukkel, kyk net in die description van hierdie video. In the description of this video, Chad, we've got the link to Vault Funder. Keeks, but from next week back to normal hours, Chad. So just
from Monday.
Chad, so just be very aware. From next week, we are back to 8:30 early morning start. Keegan starting at 3 from next week. Alright, is Nasdaq already making a run for it? I got my powder weight in Nas 18263 long. 18263. 263. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Jakes, don't be greedy here today. Remember, there's going to be a lot of volatility spikes, so lock what you get. Don't let that greed spoil the day for you. The ideal scenario here for me on GJ is if we can do some type of okay, we did the retest already on the daily pivot. Now we've got this half round number. So one of two things here for me. If we can create a nice little resistance here, let's say pull back to test this 200 and then re-break it, I'm going to go for a long. That's my idea here. Then we've tested this, we've held it, and then if we can break away here, I'm going to be very aggressive though with my position here. And the reason I'm going for GJ is the stronger one between EJ and GJ, and then it's basically neck and neck with UJ, both down only 0.09% on the day. So yeah, if we can get something like this, going to be very aggressive, because look here previously, let me just bring this across for you guys. If you look at this half round number, we haven't been able to really push away from it. So let me do this for you, Chad. So look at this. Every single time we basically traded a little bit above, came back down, traded above, came back down, traded above here, traded above, came back down. So once we break through here, I don't want to see any type of resistance there, and I really do not want to short into this. So even if it goes another 1,000 pips down, not interested. I've been telling you guys this thing has been diverging for 2 weeks almost. So at one stage it is going to rip back to the upside. Ruben, I was in the hostel in Donald Pinoir for 5 years. Actually, never lived there. We always lived in Port Elizabeth. I was just in the hostel there from Standard 6. Chad, let's get those likes up to 100. Support the channel. join the Discord link if you have not done so. Completely new playbook in the Discord, so check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Spend a lot of time and effort into that, and I think it's a beautiful document. You guys can have a look there under the education section and let me know what you guys think. Zex, watching from the golf course while working, tough life, but I guess somebody has to do it. somebody has to do it. Alright, Chad, let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. Bula, G like mooi van round number af na die Asia high, nee. Here's the thing, we never tested it, Vince. We never tested the round number yet. So, never tested it. And again, what do we have here? Like 12 pips to the highs? Yeah, 12 pips, not really. Here's the thing, Vince, we've got NFP today. So what is the chance they run it now already before NFP? Like Keegan mentioned, just from the polls or the consensus, everybody's mixed on it. So if you've got a mixed sentiment, everybody is wondering, is it going to be bullish? Is it going to be bearish? So it's going to be relatively low volume. So that's why I want to try and see if I can grab something on the yen pairs for the morning session. And then in the afternoon, going to try and see if I can grab something on gold. Let's just go to our grid on gold. I think I need to redraw the grid already. Alright, GJ, chat, get ready. Get ready. Let's see if we can break this off round. Oh damn. Okay. Let's just zoom in here. Okay, now my grids are still stable. Grids are still intact. 2165. There's your Asia high. Yeah, gold is very tough at this stage, especially with NFP around the corner. Morning everyone, happy to join you guys. En Korsenati, good morning my brother. Kyk sien, so jy 'n beurs vir Ragas gekry. Yes Ruben, ek het. Hi Chris, your trading style seems to be more mean reversion considering pairs have an average daily range. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not really in Dorbo. I'm just trying to follow the trend. Mean reversion trading is obviously when it extends past a certain, what do they call it? Deviation. So then you would try and fade the move back to the mean, where I'm trying to trade away from the mean. So the daily pivot I consider to be the daily mean, and then for instance, let's just for the sake of ease say that R1 is the first standard deviation away from the mean. So no, I'm not a mean reversion trader. Mean reversion means that, let's say this is say a 200 EMA, price trades away a couple of deviations, let's say 3 standard deviations away from the mean. I would then try and short it for price to come back, and that is absolutely not what I'm doing. So I hope that makes sense. Sia Peasy, good morning my brother. Vince, I wouldn't say stay away, but the thing is, we've got an NFP. So again, Keegan said it's going to be or not, he said it's going to be, but from the consensus, it's a little bit mixed. Everyone is mixed. Nobody is sold on, from the economists, nobody's sold on any direction as of yet. That's what's going to make it even more explosive today. Keeks, quickly stand in front of your camera because the light today looks chalked again. Okay, see, as soon as you get closer.
Yeah, it fixes a lot when it
Yeah.
picks me up, yeah. Yes, I don't know what it is, but yo, my allergies have been set off today. Oh.
Ndobo, you'll check in the Discord chat if you join the Discord. Whose Discord is this? Oh, this is Keegan's Discord, but under the education section on the Discord, you'll see there's the playbook, there's the sell scenarios, there's the continuation sells, the reversal sell setups, the buy setups, reversal, buy, continuation. Everything is in there. Akko, I don't know if Akko is in. Mo, I know you're listening, you're watching. Please contact Akko and just make sure that the Discord link in the description is still good. Because somebody messaged me and said they good morning, I was late today. What is the 50% discount for? It's for the $50,000 and $100,000 accounts and the 1 million and 2 million rand accounts. Let me maybe retype that. That was absolute horrible. Let's do this. Chad, also maybe today we'll do a young giveaway for you guys for NFP. What do you rate, Keegs?
Yeah, let's just hope the guys don't like full ported for NFP.
Yeah, Chad, if you register, please use the link in the description of this video. 2Gs, let's pin this. I think this is a better pin message. Chris, what do you think about gold via NFP? Sia, we've talked about it at length at the start of this video. Please go to the start. We gave a full, very, very comprehensive breakdown as to what we expect. So please just check that out, my brother. Just registered. The Discord link is fine. Thanks, Siv. Really appreciate your feedback there, my brother. Chad, this is a young continuation trade. I'm going to try this again. As mentioned, I want to see this thing struggle. So as soon as we close above this half run, I'm going to go for a long and strong like Hong Kong. You guys already know the drill. So yeah, let's see if we can. We need to close strongly above this 50. I don't want like a little nipple here. I want something like this that I can trade. How far are we away from the daily pivot? 17. Okay, so this thing is relatively volatile. If that is 17 pips there, shish. Okay. Damn. Your kicks, the ranges look so small, but like this previous 5 minute,
Yeah.
the candle on its own was like 13 pips. Okay. Yeah, chat, 30 seconds. Let's see if we can close above that 50. If not, gonna have to wait for that break. We have to wait for that break. Gigs, are you gonna stay away from gold up until NFP, eh?
Yeah, I won't even look at it now. Like I said, guys, so just to clarify that, it's just because I know a lot of guys are like, okay, but if you think it's a sell, this thing's like the high of the day, like you can get it. There's not even a point in risking it. if this thing does what you want it to today, it's going to be a massive move. So you're not going to miss out on anything.
Zex, it's valid only for today, my brother. For NFP. It's an NFP special. Hi Chris, do you by any chance have the discount code for Vault Funder? It's VF launch for the 35% discount, and then 2Gs for the 50% discount on the 2500, on the 50, 100k, and 1 million and 2 million rand accounts. Boys at Rocket ready to kill it. The boy CJ is busy ordering bottles as we speak. Selling poolside restaurant in Joburg, ready to kill it. Fabio, you know it, my brother. You already know. Dev's buying an account now. Dorian, appreciate the support, my brother. Have you guys come across the off quotes, especially when it comes to news trades with Vault Markets? I actually experienced it last month. Jingles, please, if you've had any issues, that's actually something we are working on. Please email infop@vaultmarkets.trade. Chad, if you've had any issues with Vault Markets, please get in contact with us. I'm busy compiling a report for them on all of the stuff we need to improve on, so please send an email to infop@vaultmarkets.trade. CJ is going to start his mentorship program. Alright, CJ. Okay, Chad, once this candle closes, needs to close above, I might scale into this because this is already 18. Yes, scaling is also not my thing because it needs to hold above the 50. Again, I know. We're going full size on this, baby. But yeah, let's just see how we close here. And then we might rip into this. What is UJ doing? Keeks, what's your bias on GJ?
UJ, I'm neutral because we definitely could have that pullback.
Okay, and GJ?
GJ, I said I just mess you. I don't even want to look at GJ.
Okay.
For me, if I do yen, I'm doing EJ or UJ.
Okay, Chad, get ready. 2 minutes. Let's see if she can hold here for us.
Which one are you looking at?
GJ. I'm on a... GJ is the stronger one between the three yen pairs. It's only down 0.03% on the day. So I'm going to try a young... Just hold here for us. Don't take it away now. Don't take it away. Do we have demo account to check live spread of Vault Market? No, you don't, Praza. Unfortunately not. The Predator course, that is cuck funny. 2 minutes, strudel. Is he actually foreshadowing that he's preying on people that have no clue? Could be. Alright, Chad, 1 minute. I can already see Mo sweating. He's not doing any work. Mo, come and get an Yukon, my brother. Switch off that terminal. We've got some reels to put out. Where's Mo? Spreading Vault Funder is really good. Can vouch for that. Thanks so much, Void. Ooh, Chad. A young pullback here. Ooh, ooh. Might not even close above the 50. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay, Chad. Let's see here. Okay, Chad, I'm in a young buy here. Very, very aggressive trade here. Basically a little bit lower right there. 20 pip stop. Let me just place a stop before the BOJ tweets anything. Yes, dude, that's my biggest fear. Like, you enter, and as you enter, they tweet something and you're down 400 pips. Alright, Chad, I might try and go for a 40 pip trade here today, to that next key level up here, 89.90. That is what I'm gonna go for. This thing, let's give it 2 pips, so 189.88. That is where I'm going to go for, 189.88. Don't want to be greedy. It's already more than what we usually get, and the only reason I'm going for a little bit more today is due to the fact that we've been trading down so hard. The pullbacks could be very aggressive as well. And how am I going to manage this trade? As soon as we hit Asia highs, I'm going to go break even on this, and I'm actually even thinking going break even once we tap this level here, because that was the pre-market high, and this was previously where we rejected to come back down to the 50s. So let's see. I think once we tap that level, I'm going to go break even, because we haven't really had a test and a hold here. So let's see. Once we hit that 189.60, then we're going to go break. Chad, I'm going break even right here. Let's go break even. Let's see if we can get that volume. We don't want to mess around with this thing.
Quick in and out there.
Quick run and gun. Yeah, because once we... Yeah, Chad, I don't want to mess around with this thing. If I'm very honest, like, I want to see it go up. So let's see. Risk free. How many pips are we up? We up about 8-9 yards. It's not a bad management. Almost halfway to our usual target. If I get stopped out of break even, I'm 100% fine with it. Because here, if you look at this body area here, that is technically a little resistance area, and if price is going to go higher, this candle would need to close above that level. Otherwise it can come all the way back down like it's been doing since last night. Never got away from this 50, so taking that chance here today. So let's see. I'm already break even. Hope you guys are break even as well. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we get that push here on a Friday? Yeah, Vince, I'm going to try. I'm going to see if we start to struggle here. I'm going to try and take it level for level. If we start struggling here, I just might take the wallet padders for the Big Macs a little bit later. Otherwise, I could go for the fillet mignon. Is it mignon? Fillet, whatever.
Yeah, mignon, yeah.
Mignon, yeah. Could be fillet, could be 2 cheeseburgers, could be a streetwise meal, streetwise one, only 1 drumstick. So let's see. Good morning, Bungani Kumalo. Sweating my balls off. 20 pip stop loss on GJ Fucris. Yes, Cosmic. Buying another challenge. Beautiful. Yeah, Chad. John Lee doing absolutely phenomenally on his 1 million Rand Vault Funder account. If all things go well, Jean-Lee will be the next guest. Spread in Vault Fund is really... okay, I already went through that. Full margin my live account now. No pressure, Chris. Hey, man. Literally, Sweating my balls off. Alright, Mo, but we already break even, brothers, so... Chris, is Vault Markets and Vault Funder join, or do we register? No, it's two completely separate entities, my brother. Not the same thing. So you need to register on Vault Funder as well. Alright, Chad, are we going to survive this pullback? Are we going to survive this pullback? Yeah. Seems unlikely, but let's see. Okay, Chad, about to hit break even, yeah, still in. Keeks, a break even actually feels cucker than a loss, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it does sometimes.
Because here's the thing, you then think like, oh, did I go to break even too quickly, this and that, but here's the thing. We talked about it where we haven't closed above elder level and moved away from it. So that is why I went break even here, because pre-market this is where we rejected to trade all the way back down, and about to hit break even, still in. Let me just screenshot this before you guys say, Chris. Okay, wait, still in. Barely. If I survive, still what? How the heck am I still in? Chad, I'm literally still in this trade. Where's the snipping tool? Yes, if I survive this. If I survive there, I'm still literally in. So where was my entry? My entry was a little bit lower. Sorry, Chad, my entry was literally there. Sorry guys, there was my entry. If I survive this, I can't complain the rest of the day. If this thing flips bullish and starts running and I survive that pullback, I am definitely not complaining. Yeah, Chad. Hey, let's see if GJ can do some work for us, but it seems like... Okay, let's start looking at something else if we get stopped here at break even. Ah, GJ. No, man.
I'm gonna stop you out now.
It's literally a pipette. Ah, there. Chad, break even for me. Break even has been hit for me. Out of the trade. I think it was good management. I wouldn't have done anything differently. What I can say now though is I will look for re-entries if we can hold this 50 now and we can get a break of structure here. Then I will take another entry. 10, yeah. And then our advantage point is Asia high, so that is the re-entry I'm looking for on it. Entry I took here, I wouldn't have left my stop loss open. At no stage would I have done that, so I'm just gonna set some alerts for us here. 189, 59, 2. Okay, let's see what else we've got. DXY coming down. US 30 holding that weekly S1 level. Remember, Chad, we're gonna look for something here. Nasdaq beautifully above Asia highs. Gold, all right, gold going for that R1. Look at that, 2165. Let's check here. Okay. GU, alright, GU, we're getting that push. This is the weekly high, that is the daily high. Really not interested. Euro USD, no bueno. UJ is a tricky one, eh?
Yeah.
Rejecting that round number there. GJ, okay, GJ, let's see, EJ. EJ also bumping and grinding here. 8 pips. Chad, GJ, I would also consider something. We've got GDP coming out in an hour and 20 minutes. I think it's unlikely we'll still be on at that time, but I'm gonna monitor this level here as well. This level here for EJ. That's where the moving averages are going to converge. So keep an eye out on the daily pivot here. This is definitely a level 161.82. That is definitely a level. Yeah, I'm also out. I'll potentially look for re-entries. Otherwise, can't force anything yet. It is Friday. It's a big release. Chad, I think this is gonna set the tone for the rest of the month. And yeah, let's not make predictions here. Let's not try and marry a bias, but today could be a biggie. Yeah, the funded trader has been an absolute shit show, Chad. Sorry for my English. It takes a lot to piss Keegan off, and like Keegan is somebody that is understanding, and he'll be like, no, you're sorting your stuff out. And when we were at the airport, when he actually had his Keeks, I don't think we talked about that, where, for instance, he's up $500-600, closes the trade, and it closes him for like $100 profit. So firstly, terminal is down when there's like high volume news, and then secondly, the execution is horrific.
The joys, eh?
Even skill funded trader, yeah, dude, US prop firms are in a lot of trouble. I'm not even talking about the funded engineer is a train wreck. A train wreck at this stage. Still haven't received my account from them. Still haven't received my refund. Haven't received anything from the funded engineer. Alright, Euro JPY, what are you doing here? Let's see what GJ does. Yeah, the funded trader. No, yeah, what? TFT, the funded trader, yeah. Horrific. Stay away. Save your money. MJ, Chad. Beautiful. We did market chats with MJ and the top trader
MJ in the building.
Yeah, trade with
Yes.
MJ Givens. MJ, welcome here, my brother. This one is for you, MJ. Yeah, guys, go and give them a follow. MJ Givens in the chat and Top Trader SA. Absolutely. And we've got Christopher Bradell.
Oh. Yeah, all the boys are tuning in here today.
Chad. Who's ready for the mullet? Let me put a vote out here because Christopher Bradell brings one of the strongest mullet games I've seen in a long time. And I'm not even kidding.
Hey, hold on. Remember we spoke about this today where we were talking about the trends with the guys with hair?
Yeah.
Chris is our perfect example. He's part of that 2% that still got air.
Yo, that mullet. Chad, let's talk about it. It's not a mullet, it's actually a Malay.
A Malay.
Christopher doesn't have a mullet, he's got a Malay.
It's a luscious mane.
Corbin Chad. I can't use Vault Funder. I'm the executive director of Vault Funder. That is why I can't use it. It's a conflict of interest if I use it. Chad, I'm very honest. Stay away from US-based prop firms at this stage. Everyone's migrating. Platforms aren't working well. There's literally only one prop firm that I would suggest, and not because I'm a part of the prop firm or anything. Just that I know what's going on the inside and what we're busy planning and what we're doing, and that's Vault Funder. Like it's a no-brainer for me. It is a no-brainer. So again, I've warned you guys before all of this started. I told you I had info from the inside that MetaQuotes is going to chalk all the US prop firms, and it happened. I actually started telling you guys from the end of last year I was very concerned for US prop firms going into the new year. And you guys have seen now what's been happening. Chris, please explain that $5 grid start use on gold. Jason, it's going to cost you $5,000 for the $5 grid. And we're calling it the J Predator Fire Grid. No, I'm kidding. I'll show you now. Please keep up the great work, James. Doing good for the industry. Really appreciate it coming from a fellow trader we respect, Christopher Bradell and Duano.
The big boys. The big boys of the north.
Yeah. Burning that candle brightly. Alright, Chad, so it seems like I am growing a mullet. 85% of you saying that I'm ready for a Malay. What about Alpha
Malay.
Capital Group, Runaway Shadrick? I'm going to be very honest with you, and I'm going to end it right here. We're not going to talk about it again. At this stage, with everything that's going on, and purely due to the fact that I know what the inner workings of Vault Funder is, go for Msanzi, Funder, Trader, Runaway. Okay, Chad. Let's We've got our alerts set there. We're currently holding this 50. We're going to try and go for re-entry once we start breaking these highs up here. So keep that in mind. Just to chat to my boy Jason Larkin. I haven't seen him in a while. But Chad, yeah, purely the thing with gold, we've talked about it again, is that the gold algorithm, and again, I'm not ICT this or that. It's just something I've picked up over the years, is that the algorithm works in a $5 grid. So it will go from the one $5 to the next and to the next. So you mark out these grids, and according to your bias and according to your levels, you want to ideally be close, trading as close as possible to a $5 number. So for instance, to 125, to 130, and then it's just up to you in terms of what is your entry criteria, what is your entry drills. For me, it's very simple. Let's say, for instance, I took a long year. According to my entry setup, that would have been a minor break of structure right there, and I would have executed on there if it was in time. That was pre-market, and I always use a $3 stop. And you guys might ask me why $3, because if I back tested it, and think of it this way, what is the half number of 5? It's going to be 2.5. So if I take the median of the grid, let me just do this quickly so you guys know exactly why I do what I do. So let's do this, chat. So that is the median. So what I've seen is that for the most part, if I'm, say, looking long here, by the time price gets close to that median, it's going to want to gravitate to the next $5, which is down here. So that's why I'm giving it ample room for it to pull back, potentially trade below the key level, then trade back above. And that's why I always use a $3. This also comes from a lot of back testing, a lot of data collection, and even though it doesn't seem like a lot, 1.25 RR, it is a very simple strategy to use. You guys can go and back test it, make it your own. Don't always go from what I'm saying. Go and back test it, see how you can utilize it in your own strategy, and yeah, make it work for you. You can even, if you want to, you can even pull the EQ of every $5 grid as well. That is also valid. So gold is relatively grid bound when it comes to the gold algo. So you can even see the half round also working, but don't overcomplicate it. I'll just use the round and half round numbers for gold. Very, very simple. Nice thumbnail for the podcast. All right. So Jason, that is completely free of charge. If you want to, you can send us 2 coffees, but you don't have to. But don't send those mug and bean coffees again. What's the name's around the corner? Jack's Bagel. I can't wait for the Top Traders interview. Yeah, it was really solid. We actually felt very inspired coming back to see their setup. Very, very professional setup. Awesome gear. And yeah, they already gave us a lot of ideas to level up. And yeah, they're doing phenomenal work there. Gigs, didn't you feel like an amateur looking at their setup and then thinking about our setup?
Yeah, I was proper amateur hour there. But again, just makes us wanna grow here again.
Now the boys has got some serious toys down there, eh? I've got some cannons there. All right, Chad, we're holding this 50, which is a good sign. So as soon as we break above here, I'm gonna look for an entry. Only thing though is this hourly is going to close in the next 5 minutes. So a little bit tricky with the hourly closing. So ideally, I would love if we can actually do something like this now. First trade down, consolidate a little bit here, do something like this. Give me 1 second. I would actually love for us to... Okay, that's terrible. Anyways, let's rather do this. I would actually love if we can consolidate here a bit. And then I would say 15 minutes past 11, then go for that breakout. So then we've got that nice accumulation here. And then technically there should be some volume behind the move. Otherwise... Whoa... Hourly closing now in the next 5. Let's see. Just to confirm, Vault, yes, all of our challenges are unlimited time. No time limits. You can take however long you want to. Limitless wealth creation. I'm having a look at potential buy trades. OVS on NFP time. Okay. I'm going to leave uni and join the 2Gs. Hey, brother, it's tough here. We're eating ramen and we work off donations here. Okay, Keeks, I don't want to put you in a weird spot here.
Yeah.
If you had to, they told you, Keeks, you can't trade after NFP has been released, and you can only buy or sell beforehand. What order are you placing?
Isn't that just asking me for my signal?
No.
So like if I had to enter like now.
No. Just before.
Oh,
they
just
give
before.
you 15 minutes before NFP.
Okay, what am I entering on?
Gold.
I'm selling.
You're selling. Okay.
I'm selling.
All right.
And you?
Again, I went through, I'm a numbers guy. I went through the probabilities. The probabilities state that there's a 75% chance that NFP is going to beat expectation. So purely based off that 75% expectation, there's already data backing up my decision. So again, I'll go with the sell on gold. And also our extended gold is, if you go on the daily and you just go purely based off price action, we've been pushing up 3, 6, 7 days. And if you go back to previous bull cycles, you'll see that usually, yeah, we didn't even get that far. We even had some daily pullbacks. Let's go back here. So yeah, 4 days pullback, 3 days pullback. What did we have here? 6 days pullback. So just purely from a probability standpoint, even if the pullback is short-lived, I'm more inclined towards a sell. But here's my thing, guys. If any of the big furus and gurus out there are sending sell signals, I'm buying. So I hope they are not selling, because then we're in trouble. What do you rate, Keeks?
To be fair, some of them I will still go with to a point, but then there's some I'm like, okay, if you do it, I'm doing the complete opposite. What's up, brother?
Justin Vessel's in the house, the one and only Baloney from Warmer. Kabieha. The champ from Kabiga. The young Kabiga champ in the house. I would say buy or write limitless wealth creation. Giving you guys that signal, and it says sell Euro USD. So he's giving some mixed signals. Just waiting for one oak to ask Keegan. It's the next 15 minutes or so and ask what's his take on. Yeah, guys. Keegan, what is your take on? You guys have no chill. Okay, Chad, this is beautiful. Hourly has closed. We're holding that key level down here, and all I'm waiting for now, this is perfect, if we can break above here. Otherwise it's chalked. I'm not selling from here. I'm either looking for something like this. If I can get this, I will execute on that candle to try and get it as close to 50 as I can, or if I don't get that, I'm going to go for something like that. But if it just sells from here, not interested. Not interested at all. There is one more exactly the same bull for 7 days in gold. There's one more exactly. Alexandros, where is that, brother?
Oh, Mr. Rattle in the house.
Ah, baby. All the celebrities coming out today.
Guys are coming in numbers here today.
Sheesh. The celebs. Hey, Chad. Oh, man, Rattle fix. End of the month, we're coming in hot to Cape Town. I hear the guys want to fight Keegan. I want no part of that. I'm kidding. All right, Chad. Let's see if this can work. Just waiting here for Lacquer Boys. I'm on sell, but I'm going to stay out of NFP because I've got a feeling the Feds are setting a big bias trap today. Okay. All right, Speedo Kigo, beautiful. Just broke my ear there. Put that on a shirt. Speedo Kigo. My view, DXY has lured people into believing it's bearish, but it's currently trading at an important level. 100% official Noisy Boy. I talked about it. Yeah, this level right here is the yearly pivot level. Only changes once a year. So if you've been trading with us, this is a massive level, Chad. This right here, big level. This entire little zone here. This zone here is basically the make or break. I told you guys I would love for DXY to trade into this level, something like this, and then pre-NFP start moving away from here. But again, I've given you my view. I'm so excited for this podcast coming with you guys and Rolio. Same year, Rydal. Same year. I think it's going to be a biggie. It is going to be a biggie. Yo, Alexandros, let me know. Again, guys, I'm not making predictions. At the end of the day, I trade what I see, and I just take all the information available to me into account, and we make our decisions based off that. You guys know I do not trade into a news event. Never. I trade after the news event. There's certain things that I look for afterwards, but at no stage am I trading into the event. Beautiful moves here on GU as well. Not interested. 100% not interested. Session highs, weekly highs, trading into an NFP day. Again, NFP is going to set the trend for the rest of the month, so there's no need to rush anything today, Chad. You do not have to rush anything today. if you've got FOMO now, switch off your terminal. NFP is going to set the tone for the rest of the month. There's going to be a lot of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, now Mr. Carl James in the...
It is an absolute celebrity festival here today, Chad. Keegs, did you pay all these guys to come in here today?
I'd love to say I did, eh? But... The boys are pulling through today. NFP Friday, baby. Bringing the numbers out.
The people shouldn't come and fight my boy Keeks. I'll go into mirroring mode. I'm nogal friends with one of the clients in the funded accounts. When you come through, I will bring him along. Okay, away. Yeah, Rydal, we've got a few guys in Cape Town that's also going to get some big payouts now, closer to the end of the month. So we want to interview them as well. So Keegan Mindset Mentor, good time to ask a question. What direction?
Oh my word.
Chad, okay, listen here. If you guys are going to pay one of these mentors, or if you know of somebody that's going to pay 500 Rand or whatever, I promise you better off flipping a coin. The probability is higher for you to flip a coin, and let's say heads is a buy, sell, tails is a sell, 100% better off.
Yeah.
Or even better, take that 500 Rand, go and take your wife out for dinner, take her to the movies. It's much better spent. I promise you. It is much better spent. No, Mindset Mentor. Vault Fund has MT5. Yeah, bro, we've got MT5 and MT4.
Still strong and alive.
Angelo from the Funded Trader can suck on that. Suck on these nuts, MT5 and MT4. Yeah, Carl, we're actually going to do a video. Funded Trader, horrific, bro. Even Funded Engineer. Chris, a little bit of a breakdown on GBP CAD. 100%, brother.
Yeah, Dorian, it does, brother. Unlimited.
Let's quickly look at GBP CAD here for my brother. 100%. Let's have a look. Gonna do a quick top-down analysis here for you. Let's quickly look at the monthly here. Alright, so starting off on the monthly. Bright Projects, I think you are also in the Discord. So just from our entry drills, I just want to show you guys, you can use what's in the Discord here, guys. If you have not yet seen what we've done there for you guys, all completely free. Look at these beautiful cheat sheets. So let's quickly look at the playbook. Let me just open this in a browser real quick. Give me 1 second here, Chad. What am I doing here? So if you go onto the cheat sheet here, Bright Projects, you'll see, let's see if I can zoom here. Sorry, this is, you see that setup? Okay, sorry, man. I'm messing around here. What am I doing here? Sorry, I'm looking for this there. So, okay, so you see this setup here. This is a buy continuation, and if you map that over onto this, you'll see there we had that buy continuation structure, a resistance being formed, and after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, this candle right here was the first candle to close above that level with a body. Then you also had that wick fill, which is a high probability that price is going to try and fill that wick. And now I've got all of these wicks to go and target for the buys. So just purely from the monthly, I would have been bullish on GBP CAD. Then if I take it down to a weekly, last week closing bullish above this previous area of resistance right here. and I would have been bullish on the week. Also, again, you've got a beautiful wick to fill. Just one thing I would have been very cognizant of was that these flat-bodied resistance area could be tricky for price to get through, and you could get some type of range-bound action between them. So on the weekly, I would have been bullish. No bottom wick though on the weekly, which is a little bit concerning for me. And then from a daily perspective, you can clearly see, let's just clean up the charts here a little bit. So from the daily perspective, just looking at a line chart, you can clearly see that this is bullish order flow here. You can see that these failed lower highs were taken out. So highs are still being taken out all the way up. And I would have been bullish on the daily. Let's just see what music is this. We're not into gangster music. What's happening here? Sorry, Chad. So from a daily perspective, okay. So from a daily perspective, I would have still been bullish. We're still printing higher highs, higher lows. So this for me, unconfirmed support area, but we've got this minor range here. So it's going to be very easy for you on Monday if today close something like this, because then we can target these highs to the left. And then on the 5-minute time frame, let's quickly clear our drawings on this chart. Let's quickly look at the accumulation distribution. It is relatively chalked for me, brother. It's not showing me any clear direction. You can see it's trading flat. Looking at the pivot levels, we've taken Asia low. We are trading above the daily pivot, so I can say you could potentially look for longs if we do something like this, and you can look for your long setup on the break of that structure. However, 80 is not telling you the same story, so it's a mixed bag for me. And also I wouldn't want to sell into this either, so I think it's better to just take it off your chart at this stage, if I'm honest. You guys buy Bitcoin yet? Yeah, we're retiring at the end of the month. We will be starting a strip club with midgets, and it's going to be transgender midgets. I think there's a big market for that. And yeah, that is the plan. Keek still on board with that plan?
Still on board, brother. We are going to be trendsetters.
Transgender midgets. And please don't go and Google that. If you go and Google that, you're a sick person. If you go, you guys actually make me want to go and Google that. Guys, yen. Keeks, anything on the terminal there, brother? Yen.
I'm gonna see if it's updated yet.
I think there's some.
From yen. Nothing, eh?
Euro yen just dying from this level. We haven't Bitcoin. Let's actually, while we wait here for price to develop a little bit, Bitcoin. Chad, Bitcoin has just been buy the dip, let it rip. Don't give it a tip, but take a sip. Alright, let's quickly check here daily time frame Bitcoin. Somebody asked me they wanted to sell Bitcoin, and I said, bro, there's so much bullish momentum here. Like, don't try and be a euro. And again, we're almost going to go into price discovery territory, and I also talked to you guys about being in that mass adoption phase. So everyone that's got a buck lying around is going to open up a Luno account or a Coinbase account, and some people are gonna take some loans, max out credit cards. So there's still, this thing has got some legs still to go, if I'm very honest. I told you guys at the start of the year, I just want to show this to you guys. Yeah, this was last year, 27. My one mate asked me what I expect from Bitcoin, and I told him this was the yearly pivot, and I said the longer we stay above 27, the more likely we're going to go to that yearly R1, which we did last year, November. And again, these pivots, you can use them on any time frame, Chad. So currently on the year, we are already through the yearly R2. So, and what do you guys know about us trading through resistance levels? Very likely we are going to trend. So next up, 80,000. What Asia range? This is not even the correct Asia range. Actually want to see. Chad, it's okay. So this is Asia low, and then Asia high is, yeah. So there's your Asia range on Bitcoin. Chad, and also this thing's 80 has never been bearish. Like, it's been bullish. Yeah, it was chopping a little bit, but from here 80 was firmly bullish. A little bit of a consolidation here, and then ripping bullish again. Yo, Keegs, there must have been something on the terminal now, bro. Yen pairs are absolutely getting
Still not seeing anything,
ripped.
brother.
Ripped, Chad, look at that. Let's quickly check Forex Factory. That is definitely some tweets being dropped now. That is definitely some young tweets being dropped. Let's quickly check here. Japan, okay, that was 8 hours ago. Risk that rising interest rates could pressure Japan's debt. Suzuki, not Suzuki Swift, but Finman Suzuki, financial minister. Japan set to offer bumper pay hikes. Okay, nothing there. Let's see. ECB, yen surges on rate hike bets. Chad, that's gonna be a first if they hike rates. I Google Edgar, you sick son of a gun. I Google transgender midgets. I'm finding it very hard to edge to this. Chat, 150 likes. We're gonna do 2 giveaways here today, 2 10Ks. So get ready for that. 150 likes. Let's quickly bump it up. If you have not done so, leave a like. Follow us on Instagram. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Follow us on IG. And alright, something's happening here. Something is happening here.
Oh, it's like coming out or anything.
Keeks, did you request a platform change?
Nah, not yet. Because what I want to change to, they're obviously down. But now they've even upgraded their whole support system, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, with the minute I can, I'm going to C Trader.
Yeah, C Trader is solid. Chat, I'm just going to throw over to Keegan's screen. Yeah, I'm just going to run to the toilet real quick. Keegs, just get those transgender midgets off your screen. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Chat, see you guys now.
Yeah, DXY holding this. I was just looking, guys. I had the alert go off on GU, but obviously at that key level, so we can see there that literally being tested and rejecting. But yeah, honestly, I mean, what's it? 40 more minutes left for the session. I'm not gonna take anything now. Literally, anything I want to trade is obviously dollar related, so there's just nothing here for me now. They're migrating today, my brother. Okay, perfect. Yeah, then I think the only thing is, bro, I don't want to migrate now and then they screw me and I can't trade NFP. So I'll rather take my shot, see if I can at least trade NFP if I get what I want, and then I'll migrate. Because either I don't want to be that guy, like I migrate and then I can't trade NFP and I get what I want and I miss NFP and whatever the case. So I'll rather take the chance with DX trade than lose the shot altogether. Steve G, Bank of Japan considers What is it, just a comment again? They took 2 days to approve my C trade. Should be done by Monday. Not gonna touch the account till then. But the thing is, Edgar, so even though you're doing it, when can you trade though? So even though you are moving, can you like trade on the account? $11.16. Okay, perfect, bro. Yeah, I think our terminal's still updating. That's why it's not running. So we just playing it carefully. That is the funniest thing, my word.
Bank of Japan considers new quantitative monetary policy framework.
Yeah, you're talking about it now.
Sheesh. That sounds quantitative monetary policy framework. Now to tell us what that is. Where did you guys find that? On FX Street or? Your yen has been a beast. Beastie boys. Beastie.
But I must say, they've literally just been doing these comments like back to back.
It's like as soon as the yen pairs want to recover, they're like quantitative monetary policy framework. Just to excite everybody.
Yeah, Michael, my only thing though, bro, as much as it's a 30-year age gap, Tyson's gonna kill him. Tyson's Bro, Tyson's not the guy that will ever sell out for money for shit like that. So that's not gonna be fraud. And bro, even if you watch that man train today at his age, that is a pure blood killer. Like, I'm sorry, he's gonna absolutely destroy Jake.
That is the most ruthless comment I've seen in the chat there. Next, he's gonna fight Muhammad Ali's ashes. Yes, bro. I don't know why Jake wants to fight everybody that's out of their prime. So when he fought Tommy Fury, he lost that one, and he always fights somebody that's weight class or two below him, or somebody that's like retired.
But my thing is, like, even though Tyson's retired, Tyson's gonna kill him. There's no way around that. And as I said, there's Tyson. I give up on this world if Tyson sells himself out for this fight, because there's no way that
purposefully getting knocked
he
out.
will not. Like, that will not happen. Bro, but again, if you just watch that man train, even at his age, the power behind each of those shots.
Okay, yeah, I watched this thing from Barstool last night. The one guy said, even though it's insane, we all hate that this fight is happening. If you watch it, you cannot complain online.
But did you even watch
You're not allowed to complain.
Thingy's podcast? He even spoke about it now the other day. We smart him, man.
The Shell Sonnen.
No. Bald guy. What the hell's his name? I'm in a blank.
Bruce Willis. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. Okay, it's not Bruce Willis. Did we watch his podcast? Like, what is he on about? Like, what is his podcast about?
Isn't Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Wait, it is Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah, bald
Yeah,
guy.
yes. Joe Rogan. He did the podcast, and he still said, like, how Jake always fights these retired guys, all this crap. Yes, he's beaten, and he also fights UFC guys. But then he finally fought a boxer who's not actually in his prime anymore. But even that one he lost, and it was close. But again, he's like, bro, the worst decision he could ever have done was calling Tyson out. It's a whole different ballgame.
Coach Carter, yes, this was a bearish structure. My only thing is, though, why I'm more inclined to looking for buys. This was definitely a valid bearish break there. And if you executed here, all you needed to monitor was this level up here. So let's say you executed on this candle. But again, my AD is telling me something else here. So that's why I wasn't really inclined to short. And if you executed there, all you needed to do was monitor this daily pivot level, that key level there. And if you had a candle that closed something like this, you could have just killed the trade, because then that was like your 3-wave pullback, and it's going to continue higher. So definitely a bearish structure. But again, just purely looking on the daily, we've had... it's only 3 days, and we did mention that week full. Yeah, but still, it doesn't feel right to me. And again, you shouldn't go on feelings, but the AD as well does not line up for the shorts. Right, Chad, I think it's time to get the coins ready.
Oh.
It is Casino Friday, baby. Coin flip. Let's get the coin ready.
2G's Casino Royale.
Alright, the coin. Sheesh, this coin is already ready. Okay, Chad, are you guys ready? Let's get 30 more likes, baby. We're going to do those giveaways. We're going to make it a little bit interesting here today. Keegs, are we okay? Are we gonna wait? Shit, what am I doing here? How are we gonna run it?
We're doing 2, eh?
Chad, let me just.
Are we doing a giveaway or are we doing Casino Royale?
I'm thinking. I wanna do a. I want to do a coin flip, but I also want to give them the chance to double up. So the question is, how do we structure it today? So I want to give them. I want to get the coin flip in as well.
Sure. Chris, can we switch this aircon off a bit, bro?
Yeah.
This is the remote's there by you.
Oh, is the remote on?
Yeah. It's getting chilly in here now.
Just think back of Joburg.
Sure.
Okay, Keeks, so are we going to do it? Okay, we're going to do it, the number. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just get Nightbot on here. We're going to do the number. Then you have to coin flip to confirm your win.
Okay.
And then you can double up again. So we're going to get 2 coin flips. So we're getting double the bang for our buck.
Hey.
2 coin flips.
There you go. I think that works.
Yeah, we mostly here for the coin flip. That's where the magic happens. The coin flip is where it is at, Chad. Okay, Nightbot has entered the building, guys. Hope you guys are ready for some shenanigans here. Alright, Vince Cornelius still the top chatter. Alright, baby. Random number. Keeks, give me the range so long.
Let's start off with 800 to 1,000.
Okay, Chad, let's just get the music right here. Time for some mute, baby. I think we're gonna start with a little classic here. Ooh. Chad, are you guys ready? Let's still get those likes up, baby. But, oh, Chad, it's Friday. NFP, baby. Accounts will be blown today. Money will be made. Furus will get crushed, or Furus will be all over the internet. NFP chopped. NFP killed, murdered, destroyed. But Chad, we are live, baby. Giveaway is live. Let's go. Oh, Chad. Michael go trades, baby.
Ow.
Michael, heads or tails, brother? Still need to confirm this win. Alright, a young heads, baby. Let's go. Okay, I just need to get this coin flip sorted. This coin flip is chalked. Let's do this. Okay, now it should be right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Michael go trades. You have to double up here.
The screen's not there. You have Nightbot on the screen.
Where? Oh, no, it's fixed now. It's fixed. Just go to live. Then we'll check it is live.
Yeah.
Michael, you've won before, my brother. Go for that double up. Go for that $25,000. Don't play with me, Michael. Michael, don't play with me. No, Michael, you've had accounts. You've won before. Has Michael won before?
Yeah.
He has won before. No, Michael. You have won before, my brother. find tails. Okay. No, Chad, if you've won before, there's no such thing as I'm taking and running. A young tails, I'm going to give this to Keegs. Maybe Keegs brings that tail energy. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see. Ooh.
Michael, hard luck, brother. It wasn't meant to be. Chad, I'm going to give you guys the numbers. 777 2 999. Let's go, baby. We are live. Let's go, Friday. Let's go, baby. Oh, Steinsberg, baby.
Oh, there we go.
The young Steinsberg in the house. Steinsberg, you know the drill. Heads or tails, baby. Steinsberg. There's no berg like a Steinsberg. Let's just see what.
Where's our boy? Where's he?
Tails. Beautiful, beautiful. A young tails there. 3, 2, 1. Wait.
Oh.
Steinsberg. Hard luck, my brother. Keegan, range there for us.
Let's go 666 to 850.
No, man, not 666. We'll go 667 to 850. All right, Chad.
Trying the reverse psychology, Chris.
All right, Chad. We are live, baby. Let's see. Boys are hungry for accounts here today. Yo. Oh, this is a banger. Come on, Chad. We selling gold here today. Tell your mentors that and then we'll buy it. We are Potato Games. Ah, beautiful. Come on, baby. Potato Games. Heads or tails, my brother? Heads or tails here from Potato Games. A young heads. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Okay, Potato Games, you know the drill. Are you going to double up from a 10k to a 25k? That's not even a double up. That's like a 250 up. Let me even see. Is there a 20k? I don't think it's 10, 25. Let's just check here, guys. Vault Funder. Okay, it's a 25, so 250% increase. Brother, listen here.
Taking the 10, James.
Taking the 10. Okay. I'll accept that. Potato Games hasn't won before. Potato, please tell me you know the process. If you don't know the process, you lose the account, my brother. I'm kidding. Do you know the process?
I know it. There we go.
He knows it. Ah! Yo, that makes my heart so glad. Keeks, give me a number, brother.
Let's go 450 to 700.
450 to 700, baby. We are live. Let's go. Alrighty, Chad. 450 to 700. 20 more likes as well. Maybe we'll do a third giveaway. Let's see. Cosmic Brew. I believe Cosmic Brew has also won before.
I think he has, yeah.
Cosmic Brew, be honest with me. Be honest, yeah. Okay, but before that, let's just do the coin flip first. Cosmic Brew. Give me a heads or a tails, brother. What are we working with here today? Give me a heads or tails. Talk to me. Tails, okay. 3, 2, 1. At least you got Javen's giveaway. Sorry, my brother. 77 to 277. Chad, we are live. 77 to 277. Let's go. Let's go. Let us see what is up here, Chad. I'm going to give you a tip. It's not 77 and it's not 277. So you know it's in between that. And Keegan said he's selling gold for NFP if you're coming in late. The higher gold goes now, the more sell. If it goes above 2180, he's full margining. Adrian looking like a young male model there. Fresh fade, a little bit of a bed top, some beard action there. Adrian, beautiful brother. Heads or tails, my bro? Adrian looking like a young male model there. Chad, put your wives away, your girlfriends. Adrian is in the building. Adrian. You don't want Adrian wingmanning you. That man will wing everything for himself. Keegs, have you seen? Check this, brother. This man looking fresh. Even has a strong jawline. Adrian looking good there, my brother. Going for a young tails. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Adrian, strong jawline. Very good fade. Adrian, baby.
There we go.
It's that jawline power, baby. And that fade. Send us tips how to get that look. Adrian, what are we doing, brother? Are we going for that young double up? Chat to me, Adrian. Bro, with that beard and that fade, you have to double up. Like, you've got a lot going for you. I just hope your teeth are quite straight, because it's usually guys with a strong fade and a strong jawline like that have cuck teeth, and that messes up the look.
I'll take it.
Adrian, baby. Beautiful. Adrian, you know the process, my brother. I don't think I've seen you here, so very welcome if it is your first time here, my brother. But let me know if you know the process. Chat, 20 more likes, we're going to do another one. Not really. Okay, Adrian, very, very simple, my brother. First step, take some notes here. Go onto the Vault Funder website. It's in the description of this video. Once you are on the Vault Funder website, go to login, click login, and then at the bottom here, go to create an account. Once you've created that account, please send me a screenshot of your YouTube profile where you are logged in from your phone, and also send me your email address you used to register, and send that to Chris Marketbull, my IG, my Instagram is in the description of this video, this live, and we will get that account to you. Okay, so the two winners. Who's the first winner, Keeks?
Michael. No, Michael lost. It was wasn't it Cosmic?
No, Cosmic got chalked.
Who won it?
I must write this shit down. My brain is fried.
Potato Games.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Chad. Thank you for
And then
that.
Steinsberg also didn't get it.
Yeah, Steinsberg got chalked.
So it was
so it's
Potato Games.
Potato Games and Adrian. A young potato. Beautiful. All right, Chad. I'm going to browse over the market one more time, baby. And then we're going to start prepping for the ladies. Please note both ladies are taken, so no inappropriate comments on the live stream. Myself and Keegan will be producing today for them. We will find you guys if you make inappropriate comments. All right, Chad, quick recap. As mentioned, dollar trading down the entire week. Only one scenario is further dollar bearish, and that is if we get a downside surprise. Neutral and upside surprise, all bullish for the dollar. So we're just going off that probability play. We've given you guys the levels. I'm not really interested in trading gold now. Again, not interested in trading any USD pairs, because for the most part they're just going to park it nice and beautifully inside of the range. So just keep that in mind. Yen pairs just absolutely collapsing here. A lot of comments flying around, and I think these are some low volume moves, spikes to the downside. So honestly nothing here for me. Keeks, any closing remarks for you, brother?
Yeah, guys, honestly, don't get FOMO. Don't try edge the markets, and you're gonna get the best entry. Whatever happens today, it's gonna be big moves. So just stick to the plan, be patient, and you'll still get the results afterwards.
Chad, that's a wrap, baby. Short week from us. Really appreciate all of you guys joining. Really appreciate all of the support for the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Keegan's back on deck 4 o'clock this afternoon, trading the post NFP carnage. Stay safe. Please support Caitlin and Kaylin. Doing
Kayla.
Kayla, sorry, Chad. Kayla, do apologize. Got the ladies running their podcast today. I think the previous one was very well done by Caitlin. So no first time jitters this time around. Caitlin's gonna absolutely destroy it. And yeah, Chad, and again, thank you to all of you guys for joining us every day, joining the streams, coming with a good attitude, coming with a right mindset to learn, to partake in what we do here. Really do appreciate it. And to my co-host and my other G, the strong G, you'll see on the Top Traders podcast, Keegan said I'm the old G and he's the good looking young G. And I don't know. But yeah, Chad, Keeks, thank you so much, my brother. Any closing remarks from you?
Always good, guys. I know it's been a busy week, but it feels good to be home, be back with the fam. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the flip side a little later.
Beautiful, Chad. Peace and love. See you guys 4 o'clock. Let's get it.
again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no one to ride to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Look, if you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no,
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the door closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye. from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down.